Are you exploring new advertising opportunities? Then look no further. Jive TV, Zimbabwe's first ever music and entertainment channel, brings to all content related to arts and culture. It rhymes with your tunes. It is good for the heart and good for business. To promote your products and services, contact us on 0772 217 489 or 0712 831 178 and 0716 593 010. Vibe with Jive.
Hello everybody, welcome to it. This is Jive Sessions, the show that keeps you updated on what our musicians are doing. And today on the show, I am joined by none other than Mai Zee. Mama, welcome to the show.
Welcome, thank you.
It's nice to have you on the show. I know you came a long way and you have a very busy schedule, but you took time out to be with us here on Jive TV, and we really appreciate that.
I'm grateful too.
Awesome. I am an avid follower of your music. I've been following it for the longest, chart topping and whatnot. But for those that don't know who Mai Zee is, could you kindly give us a brief background about yourself?
Okay. My name is Mary Miribidi Zenyimo. My stage name is Mai Zee. I've been in this industry for only 5 years. I started singing in 2017, and I had my album that year. Each and every year up to this end, I've been having an album every year.
Okay.
Yes.
Awesome, awesome. So that gives us 4 albums so far.
There are 5.
5 albums so far. You have been working very hard. Okay, so what's the name of your first album?
It was called Nakamona Jesu.
Let's talk about just the naming of that album. What made you or motivated you to give it that name, and what is the theme for the first album?
Okay. Nakamona Jesu was a song that I wrote after surviving a poisoning meal. I was staying with a maid, a helper in my house, and then she poisoned me and my son. So after that, that's when I was thinking, like, how can I thank God of what has happened? You know, being spared of life is something that you should be grateful of. So I wanted to write a book, then I could not make it. Then I said, I'm a worshiper in the church. Why shouldn't I just write a song? That's when I wrote a song, thanking God, and I named it Nakamona Jesu.
Amen. Amen. Awesome. And how many tracks are on that album?
There were just 4.
Just 4?
Yes.
Awesome. All right, so let's move on to the second album. What's the name of the second album?
The second album was called Usadzvara Nyama. Yes.
Okay. And what's the theme behind the second album?
The theme for Usadzvara Nyama, I was just remember I said I was poisoned. So Usadzvara Nyama, I was just saying to the people there, why don't you just try to be a good person? Because Usadzvara Nyama means don't plant evil. Yes. So I was saying people should stop planting evil on other people. To sit down and say, now I want to make sure that Keith will suffer. So I was just rebuking that.
Amen. Amen. Being evil is definitely a cruel, is a bad thing.
Pay. Yes.
You don't go anywhere.
Yes.
All right, so let's talk about your third album. What's the name of the third album?
My third album was called Ndo Shandira Moya Wangu. We talked about the poisoning part of it, and then I was rebuking such instances, and then I went on to say Ndo Shandira, me now. Like I'm working on my spirit. I can tell other people to be good people, but as long as I'm also a bad person, who is going to be good?
Nobody.
So that's what I was trying to say on that album.
Amen. Very powerful message.
Thank you.
And the fourth album, what's the name of the fourth one?
Amuyende kunorara.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, all these have happened, and now I was saying to God, Mari, even if everything is distorted, I was also talking about the corona incident whereby we were afraid of our lives and we were now saying, how far is this going to take? But inside me, I said, God never goes to sleep. So everything is going to be all right.
Amen.
And I think it was a prophetic thing inside me because we are still here. Everything is okay.
Amen.
Yes.
Amen. We made it through.
We made
it through.
We made
And
it.
let's talk about your latest album.
Yes.
What's the name of that one?
The album that I did early this year, which is February, I came to launch this year, is Asichi. The title of the album, I chose it because I was like, we do all these things that we are doing. Why are we doing all these things? We pretend to be nice. When you are here, I can say, oh, thank you, Keith, for bringing me to a show. And the next thing I'm like, that guy, I didn't like him. That's who we are. We pretend to be nice when we are around people, but when we are away, we talk a lot about them. So Asichi is a song that I wrote, trying again to remind people like, why are we like this? Why don't we be people who the way you look, the way you do things should be what you represent. But most of the times we pretend. Yeah.
So you just wanted people to be real.
I want people who are real.
Amen.
Yeah, because
Amen.
I think I am trying to be. Yes.
Amen. I like the way that sounds. And we've already gotten into my next question, which is what your current projects are, which is this one, Asichi. Does it carry any visuals, your current album?
Yes. Yes.
Let's talk about the visuals. In fact, let's talk about how many songs are actually on the album. How many songs are on the album?
There are 8.
There are 8.
Yes.
And of those 8, which ones carry visuals?
There are 4. Yes. There's Asichi, Pepepe, Mavara, and Monoramba Murimwari. I think there are 5.
Okay.
Yeah.
Are these the only visuals, or can we expect some more visuals?
I did some last year. Amuyende kunorara, Ishivanondivumba Mira, and I'm forgetting that one.
Okay.
Yes.
Where can we find these visuals?
You can go on Instagram, you can go on YouTube, and there's Mai Zee page on Facebook.
Okay.
You can find me there.
And all your socials are Mai Zee?
Yes, Mai Zee.
One word?
Mai for Mai, for M-A-I, and then Z-Z-E-E.
Z-E-E.
Yes.
All right. All right. Thank you so much for that. An eye-opener in itself.
Okay.
What else can we expect from you currently, from your current projects?
I did a collab with one beautiful human being called Zolasko Vatsay from Botswana. By the way, I stay in Botswana.
Okay.
So after doing projects with people here in Zimbabwe, I said, but I stay in Botswana and there's someone doing good out there. Why don't I just try to? And we were in the same church with him when he did a song with Duterere, Mambo Duterere. It was like on Radio Zimbabwe. I'm sorry to mention another station
You
here.
can.
It was like we were in the same chat, but I beat them. So I said to myself, so it seems like we are at the same level or they are higher, but in this one, I did better than them.
dominated.
Yes. So I had to look for Zolasko. I called him and I said, Zolasko, do you know that you are staying next to the person who was a step ahead of you? And then he was like, really? Yes, it is. So we planned to meet. Yeah, I called him. He came to my house and we discussed, and it was a beautiful project. It was a beautiful workmanship, and I really want to applaud him. I think you can also see in it that that's who he is, because I'm not the only person that he's done projects with. At least for me, you would say, we were closer, but I think he's done projects with people that are staying here.
Yes.
And I want to say hats off to him. Yes.
Thank you to that.
Yes.
And thank you to all our viewers that also support Zolasko's music, and all our musicians and artists across Africa. Let that be a note to you that we can actually strengthen relationships across our borders through music. All right, Mai Zee, thank you for that nutshell and a package of what you're doing and what you've done before. What can we expect from you in the not so distant future?
You know what I'm trying to do? Like I said, here at home, I'm now a bit comfortable because my music is out to the people there. Yesterday I was at a certain radio station, and the overwhelming response that I got, I didn't sleep. I was trying to answer everybody and to say thank you. I could not do that. But today I'm going to finish if I get time. I want to say, in the next coming future, I want to do more collabos, because I think I've done enough work for myself as a person. But now I want to go out there to do projects with other people, especially in Botswana. I haven't exalted it, so I want to do more collabos.
Amen.
Yes.
We will be watching your career, and we wish you well on your musical journey.
Thank you.
Now, there's another point that I would like to dwell into with you.
Okay.
Being a Zimbabwean that is based in Botswana,
Yes.
being a musician that is also based in Botswana.
Yes.
How is it penetrating the Botswana music industry? How is it for you, and how did you go above maneuvering in the industry?
To tell you the truth, I was so relaxed in me getting into the industry for Botswana. I was so comfortable with me being at home. And by the way, I'm not only into music. I'm a business person.
Okay.
So I was focusing much on my business, and I was focusing much at home. But now I'm trying to penetrate the Botswana industry, though I think it's a hard one to do. But I did a show in Botswana and I saw a good response, and I think now I'm going there.
Amen.
Yes.
Thank you for that. Thank you for being bold, for raising our flag in Botswana, as well as coming back to Zimbabwe and even raising the Botswanian flag at the same time. That is very commendable. And we appreciate you for that.
Thank you so much.
All right, Mama Zee, here on Jive TV, we like to offer words of encouragement, words of wisdom to all your fans, even the fan that you've just made right now through Jive TV, and to those that love music and those that just listen to music in general.
Yes.
I'd like you to speak to Zimbabwe and Africa, offering words of encouragement, words of wisdom, along the journey that you have traveled to be a musician. You've seen things, you've experienced things, and I'd like you to just speak on that.
Okay. One thing that I want to say, I'll speak to the musicians, I'll speak to the
fans.
To the fans.
Okay.
To the musicians, I want to say it's so nice working together, and it's better for us to love one another more than trying to make sure that I'm the best. Yes, we can show and exalt what we have, but is it not nice for us to just appreciate what somebody's doing? Then the other thing that I want also to say to the fans is, let's support anything that is good. And for me, I want to say thank you for supporting my music. And I know they love Zolasko. I brought him here because I know he's so much loved here. So I want to say thank you for all the support that you are giving us, and keep supporting us.
Amen. Amen. All right, so now we're going to call Zolasko on set. And I'm going to ask you guys to also give us a performance. We're going to speak to him briefly.
Yes.
I'm sure our fans at home are all waiting for that. Mama Zee is going to give us a snippet of her lyrical talents, and we're also going to get a taste of Zolasko right here on Jive TV Studios.
Are you exploring new advertising opportunities? Then look no further. Jive TV, Zimbabwe's first ever music and entertainment channel, brings to all content related to arts and culture. It rhymes with your tunes. It is good for the heart and good for business. To promote your products and services, contact us on 0772 217 489 or 0712 831 178 and 0716 593 010. Vibe with Jive.
Alright guys, you are still watching Jive Sessions. My name is Keith Koza, and Mama Zee did us the pleasure of bringing Zolasko to the studio. Zolasko is here, right here in Jive Studios. Ladies and gentlemen, the Botswanian artist superstar has graced our studios, courtesy of Mai Zee, who also did a collaborative effort with him. Zee, Zolasko, welcome.
Thank you.
It's nice to have you.
It's a pleasure.
It's always a blessing. You could have been anywhere in the whole of Africa, but you're here, you're Jive, and we really appreciate that.
Thank you.
All right, I would also like to commend you on the effort that you are taking to feature and be featured on Zimbabwean artists, and we thank you and commend you on that. Okay. This should be your third collaborative effort with the Zimbabwean, if I'm not mistaken.
No,
Fourth.
Yeah, because Baba Harare, Sekalas, Mambo Tutere, and Mai Zee.
And Mai Zee. Wow, thank you so much. And keep it up. We'd like to strengthen our relationships musically between Zimbabwe and Botswana.
Thank you.
Thank you so much. All right, so when we were talking,
yes.
How long did it take you to learn Shona?
Okay, takakura chitaura Shona kuchitaurwa Shona kumba.
Okay.
Because sekuru wangu vanobva kuChivu.
Okay.
Like Zimbabwe. So my dad and us were born in Botswana. Takakura kuBotswana. But Shona itaurwa kumba.
Okay.
Yes.
Wow. Okay. So language yekumba Chitswana.
Tswana, yes, but we speak both Setswana and Shona. Yes.
Okay. Could I neta you for a few seconds? Could you greet our Zimbabweans in Tswana?
Okay. Hello Zimbabwe. Hojwang. Nakeda hela keda kiti lekena lebara. What's your name guy?
Kit.
Ena le kiti da go monate la re mo Zimbabwe ra bina ri ratse tsotle. Kalorata.
Thank you so much, guys. So, Mai Zee and Zolasko, I want to bother you for the last time. Where will you go? What will you do? Your collaborative effort. Sakana chikumburo kuti mungotimbira mbichana song yenyuwana. What's the name of the song?
Itumetse.
Meaning
kuti Tiri Kufara. Yes.
Aiwa Tiri Kufara zvishua. Chitifadza yawo nemazwi esong yacho.
Don't know song here.
Let's go with no.
No. Kiyagana no. Ha ke batle go lela no. Kiyagana no. No.
Kiyagana no. Ha ke batle go lela no. Kiyagana no.
Iwe nitine basa.
Kucheneza moyo ibasa. Panoto da moyo mochen, panoto da mnyengetero, zomwari ngati pembere.
No. Kiyagana no. Haki watsokolela no. Kiyagana no. No.
Kiyagana no.
Haki watsokolela no. Kiyagana no. Yeah, just be happy.
Happy.
Mama Kangaroo.
Oh, wow. Beautiful. Thank you so much, guys, for that wonderful song. From what I heard, you are saying kuti kuneta na no.
Yes.
So my
atidi kuchema akivati kulila atidi kuchema.
Amen.
Tinoda mfaro chat.
Atidi kuchema pano pa Jive TV. So Zolasko and Mai Zee, ladies and gentlemen, we need you to push the music, watch the music, go on YouTube, give them a few likes. My name is Keith Koza. You are watching Jive Sessions. Don't go anywhere. More coming up next.
Kucheneza moyo